What about Tekken? Yeah, Tekken, you got to turn your hand sideways for Tekken fingers. But Tekken fingers, you still would have a hard time pressing triangle, circle, and square at the same time. You'd have to get your thumb in there, and it'd still be pretty awkward. And anyway, you can't play a Tekken fingers on Sam's show. That doesn't really work. But anyway, yeah, that's what's up with that. So
don't you okay boomer me, you motherfuckers.
Hey man, okay boomer is the end of friendly generational relations. You know,
are millennials killing
racial relation friendly are millennials killing generational relations?
Yeah, sure we are. All right.
It's like, you stupid old fucking assholes. You've been literally clickbaiting and arguing and yelling and writing this shit for 10 years now. And one thing hurts your feelings, and you catch fucking feelings. You go, oh,
dude.
Oh,
the okay boomer like blowback of just like all these people in their 40s to 60s just losing their minds.
Getting
what is
butthurt.
What is essentially the equivalent of going, okay, grandpa.
It's
literally just okay, old man.
But it's such a righteous comeuppance.
Oh, it's so strong.
Because every time someone would go, can you stop with these stupid, shitty millennial articles? They're the worst.
Yeah.
And they'd just be like, oh, okay, snowflake, whatever, you know. And just,
with the greatest generation was our parents.
Go off with it, whatever. I bought my house, I got my job all in the same week. And then I got married, and it was great.
And I had you. What are you complaining about?
Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. You stupid. Ugh. So, yeah. And it's not even like, fuck you, boomer.
No.
It's just like okay.
All right.
Whatever you say, old man.
Yeah.
That's all it is. But,
oh. You won't listen to me.
Oh, it hurts.
I ruined the economy.
Oh, it feels bad.
What are you talking about?
I
took every wrong possible lesson from the generation before me that literally fought and died in the Second World War, came back and built the entire society we now live on, and then I stole all of your old age pension shit from you won't listen to me?
It's almost like being hand-waved off with a single term feels really bad, doesn't it?
It feels kind of bad, actually. You know, I don't
Fuck. It's like I would have like I have clearly I have more aggression in there, but it's just mild enough that it makes you look like a fucking bitch.
This is the actual
for getting this upset.
It's the best outcome because it's really mild. It's not aggressive. It's just a little dismissive, and seeing people like go nuts is like, oh wow. You are actually more of an asshole than I thought you were.
Because the single instance of pushback, for the first time, just fuck off, stop. And you're like, oh, you know, the overreaction is wild. And I'm just like, so like, is there anyone out there that is
Woolie,
upset by this?
Woolie, you don't understand, okay? Okay, boomer is a slur. And it is from those people that won't stop eating their goddamn avocado toasts.
It's like the N-word for a whole generation.
I saw that
unironically. It's ageism. Yes. Okay, boomer is on the level.
Yeah, but the best part is that when they say that, you just go, okay, boomer.
Okay, boomer is on the same level as the word that can't even be said in your quote. The one that you self-censored.
Oh, who was it? It was a comedian. I forget who it was.
Yes, that's what I'm making reference to.
It was like, you know when you're debating whether or not one word is worse than the other and you can't say one
the other word?
Yeah, that's the worst one, dumbass.
Yeah. John Mulaney.
Oh, man.
It's such a righteous fucking deserved comeuppance, man.
Oh, I love it.
You know, and you had the chance, all of you, to not react this way and just be like, you know what? We've been calling y'all out for a long time. Fair, right? Or worse, to just be like, millennials are getting snarky with their okay boomer. Whatever the fuck your response is.
Whatever.
But to react like, oh my, where's the respect? how dare I, Kevin? Well, I never. And it's just like after a
You know what?
decade
You know what my favorite part
of
about
talking
this?
shit.
My favorite part about this is that my dad was born in the 1950s. My dad is a proper ass baby
actual boomer.
And my mom was born slightly later, despite not technically being part of the generation that would be baby boomers. Let's roll them in. And a couple weeks ago, I started laughing at this boomer shit on my phone because a friend of mine kept calling me boomer brain in a series of texts because I said some stupid shit. And my mom and dad asked me what the fuck I was laughing about, and I said, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go for it. And I'm like, okay, you guys know baby boomers, of course. Dad, you're a baby boomer. Like, yeah. And it's like, well, a lot of people my age or a little younger, like, they're sick of old people telling them what to do, so they just call them boomers. And now boomer just means old person, or that you're acting like an old man, or you're out of touch.
Yep.
So people, this was before OK Boomer even. And it's like, oh, so when I act like a dingbat, my friends say, oh, what do you got that boomer brain? And my mom and dad just looked at me like I was a fucking idiot, and they were like, oh, we don't get it, but that's fine. You young people do what you do. Okay. And then we went and had dinner. And that was the whole thing. Like, the idea that my dad, who does not fit the typical baby boomer thing, but who, like, actually busted his ass and said, oh, you kids are going to go to university and become people, right, would actually get hurt feelings over a stupid thing like this. My dad is the kind of person that if he was sitting right here, he would be laughing the same way I am at this shit, at these dumb people. Well, because he's not a dumb asshole. He's just a regular jackass.
Well, that's the deep irony, is that the feelings are being hurt by the people who claim to have be hardened and not have any feelings to be hurt, and are making fun of people who are more, it's this, yeah. So all, like, literally that post I retweeted of just like the article of, like, the end of friendly relations, and then just the smorgasbord.
Are millennials killing breakfast?
Are millennials killing house purchases?
Are millennials killing Canadian tourism?
Are they killing the vacation?
That whole thing just turns into, are millennials poor? Yeah.
We're killing things because we don't spend money on the dumb thing that we don't need to spend money on.
This was a bad topic to bring up after we jerked off on our $200 controllers.
Sure. But the point remains that butthurt, stupid old people that can't take the shit they've been dishing out for a decade now.
Decade? What are you talking about? It's like 40 years.
But millennial articles on the internet, you know what I mean? They had a time frame and a rise to prominence.
They did.
And then they realized that everyone got mad when they wrote them, and then they started writing them more.
Yeah.
That thing.
What is it? We paid a freelancer to say the thing you like is dog shit because Google and Facebook ate all the ads, and the only way to make any money in this advertising nightmare duopoly is to harvest hate for clicks.
Yes, that. It's great. It's great. It all comes around.
News. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. It's news.
You know. And then, and like, what are you gonna, like? The boomers are upset by it.
Yeah.
Well, they don't have to wait long.
Yeah, they can take their medicine and watch their Matlocks.
And then soon you won't be upset by it at all.
Yeah.
You won't be upset by anything. And that'll be that. So enjoy it. Fuck.